Hello guys, Nato Ace here, and this time I want to give my impression of the anime super swordsman Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Yes, so this character was a surprise for Fighter Pass Volume 2 because I didn't think that Square Enix would be that generous, but I guess I was wrong. So not only you have Cloud, now you're gonna have Sephiroth representing Final Fantasy VII. A lot of people said the rumor was to kind of rectify what happened with Cloud during Super Smash Bros. Wii U. So with that said, should you try Sephiroth? And the answer to this one is, believe it or not, is definitely yes. So you might say, oh, this guy looks hard to control. Not so much. He basically have sort of basic moveset. So his attack, he's using his Masamune. It is what it is there. Good range to some extent. He's not a fast character, but he is powerful because, well, he is the end boss for Final Fantasy VII. When it comes to the special, yes, there are a lot of moves I get based on the game when you fight him in his human form. So he has Mega Flare, and then he has some sort of slash dash. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's basically like a slow version, but then he just does rapid dash. That's his up special. Oh, he has also counters. And the best part here is that Sephiroth is basically based on the game. Again, props to Sakurai, basically respecting the resource, is that when you're a bit damaged or your percentage is up, he's gonna have his one winged angel, Black Wing. So that's basically in the game, and that's why there's this song called One Winged Angel. Basically, it's the lore, and he gets powerful in that one there. So pretty fun to play this guy. He's awesome. There's really much else to say. It's just the badass anime swordsman. That's really it. With some good moveset, like I said, sword skill, special. He has Mega Flare. He has Shadow Flare. And he even has counter, if I remember. I'm not really a Sephiroth fan, but he is fun to play there. So a bit of a downside for him really is that, yes, he doesn't speak English just like Cloud. But the backstory from what I heard is that due to Square Enix union rule, Nintendo doesn't do union. It's a weird, complicated story because I know, here's a little tidbit just for it. The voice for Bowser for Super Mario Sunshine actually was freaking out when he was doing that because he was part of a union and he was doing a non-union work and he was afraid about that. And that's why ever since then they just stopped giving Bowser a voice once again. They want to try something new, but since Nintendo doesn't do union work, unfortunately, but it is what it is there. But that's sort of a backstory, not really my expertise. So back to Sephiroth. Yes, it's easy to play. To some extent, yes, he's powerful, like I said, good resource. So he's probably to some extent good for beginners because one of his moves that he can do is he can actually stab his sword on walls. So it's kind of sort of a wall clinch. So again, good recovery just in case you can fall off there. So his stage basically based on the final stage for Final Fantasy VII. Beautiful it may be, nothing hazard, but cat in itself, the background, oh man, it's like there's a lot of detail there. Basically sort of a world tour, seeing what it looks like, going inside to the valley and then coming out and then recycle, do it over again. Kind of like the Yggdrasil tree in Dragon Quest's stage Heroes. So not really much with hazard-wise for this one. I think because due to the pandemic, they're like, oh, let's just make it simple. And probably to some extent, nothing personal. Probably also going to the esport environment to some extent. But it would be nice if there was some sort of hazard. The earlier stages from past Smash game, they had it. But ever since, I don't know, the DLC, probably the pandemic had to do something. Kind of like a bit basic. So I don't know. Kind of bum me out, but it is what it is. The question is, should you get Sephiroth as Fighter Pass Volume 2 as a DLC for Smash Ultimate? Definitely, you're gonna have fun for this guy. Easy to some extent. He has some good recovery, powerful, and from there, you're gonna enjoy it. Especially a little bit of a Easter egg with Cloud because they even updated Cloud. If you use his Player 2 costume, his Smash finale was based on Advent Children, the Final Fantasy VII sequel. So again, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, definitely. Was it a good move for Sakurai to pick this guy as part of Volume Pass 2? In order to rectify the situation in Final Fantasy VII to some extent, kinda yes there. So that's my impression. Definitely highly recommended to get this, guys. So with that, I'll see you guys later.